All right. Hey guys, my name is Rudy. I'm from Texas, and I'm a Christian. And I just don't have any words for what's going on in these times, and I'm just getting tireder and tireder of it. I'm going to show you a clip right now of Ron Paul and what he said about the birth certificate issue. So I'm going to play that right now.
The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
Practically an irrelevant argument right now because he's the president and everybody assumes that and nobody's going to put him out of office. So I think I generally don't bring the subject up, I don't have a whole lot to say about it, and I don't know all the answers, and I'm not even asking many questions regarding it.
The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
All right, so you had an idea of what Ron Paul had to say about the birth certificate issue. I have supported Ron Paul for years. I have been nothing but his biggest fan. He has worked tirelessly for the Constitution, but for him to get up there and to state that, that the birth certificate issue is not relevant and that he doesn't think that it's worth asking any questions over makes me sick to my stomach. So I no longer want to support Ron Paul. I know a lot of my people in YouTube that I'm friends with that you may support Ron Paul, but I don't. I bit my tongue when he failed to speak up about 9/11, but I no longer can bite my tongue given what he said about the birth certificate issue. We need men with guts. We need men with not only brains but balls in this country nowadays, and Ron Paul just doesn't have my support. So, I used to be a big, I've got every book practically he's written. In the Fed, this one right here is Ron Paul, A Foreign Policy of Freedom. And to show you what I think about Ron Paul, I'm going to burn his damn book. And I'm going to burn some more books too, so this is the first of many here. I'm going to make this quick too. I'm going to douse it in kerosene. All right. So this is Ron Paul's A Foreign Policy of Freedom. That's what I think of Ron Paul. We need men with balls and brains, and Ron Paul ain't got them. I mean, if he's going to say that about the birth certificate issue, he's no defender of the Constitution, and he doesn't deserve my support. So that's what I got to think of. That's what I got to say about Ron Paul. The other thing I want to mention today is that Terry Jones in Dearborn, Michigan, wanted to go protest a mosque on public land. It's part of our freedom of speech. If you don't believe that America has a Christian heritage, go to wallbuilders.org. There's a guy by the name of David Barton that will meticulously, has made video after video and provided a tremendous amount of research that will tell anybody who's got an open mind and is willing to see the truth that America was built on biblical and Christian ethics. And so they're trying to destroy that. And we do have freedom of speech, but Pastor Terry Jones tried to protest a mosque in Dearborn, Michigan, and they denied him that right. Not only that, but they asked him for a dollar bond or something like that, and then they threw him in jail when he wouldn't pay the dollar bond. So in honor of Terry Jones, I may not agree with every single thing Terry Jones does, but he's got more balls than Ron Paul, and that's what we need in America. So in honor of Terry Jones, and because I don't like the damn Quran, here's another version of the Holy Quran. It's another one I had around the house. I burnt one earlier. This is my second one. And I'm going to douse this thing in kerosene and throw it in the damn fire too. So there goes the Holy Quran, the unholy Quran. That book is from Satan himself. That book says that Jesus Christ is not Lord. That book says that Jesus did not die and was not resurrected. So that's what I got to say about the Holy Quran. There's a lot of other things I could say about pedophilia, young brides below prepubescent age, a lot of other stuff. But the only thing you need to know about the damn Quran is that it's from Satan and it says that Jesus Christ is not Lord. You'll never get Christians and Muslims to hold hands in unity unless they get converted to Christianity and recognize that Jesus Christ is Lord. Okay? Here's another damn book I'm going to burn. Okay? This is the Babylonian Talmud. We have a huge Zionist influence in America. We have Zionist influence in our banking system. We have Zionist influence in our Hollywood, pornography, all of our media, all of our television programs, and the Jews. A big proportion of them, I'm not saying every single one of them, but there is a huge Zionist influence that's taken over America and putting poison into our schools, into our television, and into our Hollywood, and into our banking system. They're basically taking over the banking system. It's just a matter of time before we have an economic collapse. And so I'm going to burn the Babylonian Talmud in fairness to all the evil eyes and Satan has out here for us. So that's what I got to say about that. I burned Ron Paul's book. He no longer gets my support ever again. I've bitten my tongue long enough. I've tried to defend the man long enough. If he doesn't want to support the Constitution and the First Amendment, and he doesn't want to support the birth certificate issue, to hell with Ron Paul. And I support Terry Jones. I don't know what he believes on a lot of other issues, but the fact he's got balls, he gets my support. And he went down there and tried to protest a mosque, and they didn't allow him to. So I burned a Quran in his honor. And for all you Islamic people that want to go crazy, go freaking crazy. This is America. We can burn a book. It's made of glue and paper. Okay? And then I burned a dang Talmud because I'm sick of the Zionist influence in America, and real Americans are going to stand up, and we're going to take back our country. And you might get us to have an economic collapse, but when we restore this thing, it ain't going to be the way you think it is. So that's what I got to say about that. God bless every one of you. And one video, you get Ron Paul book, a Quran, and a dang Talmud. So God bless every one of you, and have a great day.